Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Hanson here. So today we are starting a new chapter this week. So we have two new stories. And our first new story is Bread Comes to Life, a garden of wheat and a loaf to eat. So, what do you guys think our story is going to be about? This is Bread Comes to Life. This is an informational text, so we're going to learn a lot about facts and different things about bread. So, what kind of things do you think we're going to learn about it? I don't know. We're going to have to see. I'm going to tell you guys some vocabulary words, and then we'll start the story. So, our first vocabulary word is crop. Crop is a year's worth of plant grown for food. When the crop is ripe and old, the tops are bowed and streaked with gold. The next one is golden, which means deep yellow. And it's a time to cut the golden field. So gold is like the color gold, like we know. You guys hear Rosie and her squeaky toy? Grind, to crush into small pieces. Now is the hour to grind those grains into whole wheat flour. So grind means like make it smaller. Patch, a small piece of land. The baker makes his bread from scratch by sowing it in his backyard patch. So like a patch of grass, like a little small area. Then we have sprout, to begin to grow. Soon those seeds send down roots and sprout into shoots of bright green grass. So sprouts are like our little flower. They're just starting to grow. They're coming out of the seed, but they're still small. And our last one, sturdy, meaning hard to break. The days pass and the grass grows into sturdy blades. So sturdy means really tough, not going to break. So, like I said, the name of the story is Bread Comes to Life, a garden of wheat and a loaf to eat. It's by George Levinson. He is our author who wrote the words, and photography by Shamil Thayer, which that means that there isn't any drawings. He's actually the photographer that took pictures of this. So, and it's an informational text, so this is all nonfiction, true things that we're going to be learning about. Guys, ready? Bread is the food we eat every day. So many kinds, so many ways. These are all different kinds of breads. Do you guys recognize any of these? White bread, black bread, small bread, tall bread, thin bread, twin bread. Dinner rolls, bread with holes, hard day old tough bread. Soft, squishy, fluff bread. So look, she's got like a loaf of bread that we normally get by the store and smushed it together. And then look, Mrs. Hanson's favorite bread, bagels. And look, we have twin bread. There's two twins. We have some twins they could have used for this picture, huh? Next. Bread is toast. Bread is crumbs. Bread is pizza. Bread is buns. How is bread made? Where is it from? Maybe we're going to find out how bread is made. This baker makes his bread from scratch by sowing wheat in his backyard patch. So see, here's his backyard patch where he's going to grow his wheat. Soon those seeds send down roots and sprout into shoots of bright green grass. So see, here's our roots for our wheat. And then these are the greens that are coming, the shoots that are coming up to make our wheat. The days pass, and that grass grows into sturdy blades, tall and straight, finely made, with budding heads and bristly hair, gently waving in the air. You guys hear those rhyming words? We have air and hair, grass and pass. And then so this is what the wheat looks like before it turns gold, so it's still green. When the crop is ripe and old, the tops are bowed. So bowed means it's like tilting a little bit or bent and streaked with gold. And every head of wheat contains many tiny finished grains. So this is what our wheat looks like when it's ready to be picked. Time to cut the golden field, gather up the backyard yield, stack up piles of sun-dried stalks, rub them in a threshing box. It's the simple old-time miller's craft of separating wheat from chaff. You see, they broke off all the seeds in the different parts of the wheat, and that's what they're going to use to make bread. What's left are seeds, a hefty load, many times the number sowed, and each new grain of harvest wheat looks just like a loaf to eat. See, it looks like a little loaf of bread, doesn't it? Those are the seeds from the wheat. And you guys are hearing more rhyming words: wheat and eat, sowed and load. Now is the hour to grind those grains into whole wheat flour. With simple tools and easy rules, it's on with the show to make up some dough and bring fresh bread to life. So we know that they use the seeds from the wheat and they grind it up to make the flour. What else do you guys think they have in there to make the bread? Let's find out. Yeast, honey, water, flour, salt, oil, and muscle power. What do you think they need the muscle power for? See here, she's got a spoon and she's stirring it up to get it so it's all blended up together. Dump it, thump it, dust it, knead it, squash it, stretch it, toss it. Who would have thought you had to do all that stuff just to make bread dough? Look at the dough. You think it's ready to be eaten? What do you think they need to do next? Let's see. Set it aside to rest and rise. It grows and grows to twice the size. Punch it down, give it some shape. Let it rise again. Put it into bake. So you have to let the bread sit, and then the yeast, which is an ingredient they put in bread, it rises up and that helps it so your bread gets all fluffy inside. Slice it fresh. It's better than cake. Whatever the shape it finally takes, wherever the place it finally bakes. Every day we are blessed with a mountain of bread. It's the staff of life. May all be fed. Look at all this bread. You think all those kids are going to eat that bread? Maybe. What do you like to put on your bread? You guys like to make sandwiches? Do you like to make toast? Mrs. Hanson loves bagels and cream cheese. Those are like my favorite things, especially from Barry's Bagels. Barry's Bagels makes the most amazing bagels ever. They're my favorite. So then these are just little things about how to make bread, different things you need to make bread. Wheat is meat. Here is as a sprout. It says wheat is gum. Before there was chewing gum, farmers made their own grains of wheat. So can you. Oh, made their own. So they used to make gum out of wheat. Wheat is bread, bake a loaf. So these are all different things on like how to make a loaf of bread. So that's kind of fun. The ends. Oh, look at how funny that is. They made a joke. So they're saying the end. These are all the ends of the bread. Because you know you have the ends that like isn't like the inside when you have your loaf of bread. How funny. All right, guys. I hope you liked our story and learning more about bread. And we got a lot of more information from our story. That's why it's called an informational text. So we learned some new facts about how bread was made and what is needed to make bread. And I hope you guys like that. And I will talk to you guys super soon. All right, guys. Bye.